Welcome back to Healing Oats. This is Brielle. We have the message from Spirit for Aquarius for the 22nd of September 2020. We're using the Divine Feminine Oracle today. And also, like I said, I have some saint cards here. And we'll go in and pick one out and we will see what the message is from one of these saints. It's kind of difficult to shuffle because the sizes of the cards are different, but let's see what we can get. I am going to just try my best to shuffle them and we see who will pop out for us as far as a message. I just feel that oh, here we go. St. George popped out for us. Just feel that I need to, as we spoke about a couple of weeks ago, or last week, spiritual enlightenment and getting close to our spirit guides. I feel the need to get closer to the saints. So I have a collection of saint cards, and we see that we have St. George, who was martyred in 304, and his day is the 23rd of April. And this invocation of St. George tells us, faithful servant of God and invincible martyr St. George, favored by God with the gift of faith and inflamed with the ardent love of Christ, you fought valiantly against the dragon of pride, falsehood, and deceit. Neither pain nor torture, sword nor death could part you from the love of Christ. I fervently implore you to help me by your powerful intercession to overcome the temptations surrounding me and to bravely bear the trials that oppress me, so that I may patiently carry the cross which is placed upon me, and let neither distress nor difficulty separate me from the love of our Lord Jesus Christ. Valiant champion of the faith, assist me in the combat against evil, that I may win the crown promised to those that persevere unto the end. So St. George has given us here a prayer so that we are able to ask for his help. St. George is going to be able to help us to overcome whatever it takes, so that whether there's distress or difficulty, it's not going to separate us from the divine's purpose for us, so that we know that we can patiently carry on and do our best and we will be victorious. So St. George has told us he'll help us to be victorious. So let's go on to the main message from Spirit for Aquarius, and this is the Divine Feminine Oracle. And we'd like a message for the 22nd of September 2020 for Aquarius. One card with the message for Aquarius. Oh, here we go. We have our card, top card here. This, make sure we have this one card, shows Aquilanda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Very good aspiration. So let's see what Aquilanda says. It's going to be interesting finding her in here. Aquilanda, let's see. I don't see a number. I've used these cards. Actually, I haven't used these cards before. I haven't seen her before. Notice she's a little bit brave there. She has one breast out. But let's see. Here she is, near the middle of the book. It says, Aquilanda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Aquilanda is, as she represents the essence of the phoenix. She is the indestructible energy that embraces change. She knows that everything is conspiring to transform her into only more love and light. Aquilanda is an elusive goddess from Hindu mythology. Her full name is Aquilanda Shivari. Ishvari in Sanskrit means female power or goddess, and Aquilanda means never not broken. So she's a goddess of never not broken. She can never be broken because she always is. She is an embodiment of what we try to avoid, the dissolution of our ego's identity. Her power is unparalleled. She radiates the potent light and joy that is the goal of change, transformation, or pain. There is very little written about her. She's meant to be known through experience. She's an intimate interior goddess that we meet when we are at the darkest moments of grief and heartbreak. Again, this seems to me to be speaking about relationship and encouraging us that although it's painful and although there are things that will change, transformation or heartbreak will go through, that we have the strength to get through it, and we will get through it, and we will only be not harmed by it in the end. We will be improved, and by the experience, we will come out of it as more loving and of more light. She shows us where our energy is trapped, where we have been stifled, in routines or others' expectations of us. And she whispers the liberation we will experience once we let ourselves break open and allow the new expression of ourselves to come blazing through. She reminds us that we always have the power to choose to see every event as yet another opportunity to become more light, to become more of the radiant soul we are here to be. So again, choosing to look at things in the way that we know that they will benefit us. And it says, when your soul selects her card, many of us exert tremendous energy in an effort not to break or fall apart. We resist our grief or our heartbreak, or we deny the need to change until the choice no longer feels like it's ours. Something sideswipes us in our ordinary life and shatters who we think we are and how we identify ourselves. Here's what Aquilanda reminds us. Vulnerability is our greatest strength. If we are always broken, we can never break. Aquilanda is the most intimate and personally powerful goddess because she meets us in those moments when we can feel most alone, most exposed, and most afraid. She models how to thrive in the midst of change. She uses pain to joyfully and purposefully transform. She sees everything as an opportunity to release what isn't serving her. And she knows that being broken isn't a failure or something we should avoid. Actually, the whole point. We are here to let our ideas of ourselves go up in flames, so beneath the ashes, the soft core of who we truly are arises. And so that we remember that it is not the heart that ever breaks, it's the ego. The heart only ever expands. Oh, that's very sweet. Very, very beautiful thought. And I remember last week we had a message to say that as a nut from a fruit, a seed has to break open so the soft inside is exposed, then it's able to grow. So once if we break, we are then able to grow from that. So we shouldn't be afraid of coming to the point where we have to open up, or maybe feel some pain or some heartbreak. The soul voice meditation is, what heartbreak can I see now as an opportunity to expand? And the intention is, everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Very nice message. So tell me what you think. Does this resonate for anybody? Is this anything anybody's going through? It seems like maybe some people have been working on that relationship or that situation, but it's not going to work out. So they've experienced some heartache with this decision to leave or to end something, or something ending. So Aquilanda gives us the way that we can deal with this and how we know that this is for our best and how we will benefit. So thank you again for visiting. Please like, subscribe, visit us on Instagram at healing_oats, as well as visit our store for the link below in our description. And I wish you health, love, happiness, peace, and prosperity.